points on the night, including this 2 as the two teams were neck and neck heading into the 4th. It was at that point the Clippers started to pull away. Williams backed up by Blake Griffin, who scored 5 of his 21 points late in the final quarter to give the team from LA victory by 113 to 105. It was the Clippers' 4th win on the bounce.
This program is presented by Turkish Airlines.
Los mejores tenistas vuelven a la pista. Ya están calentando para el primer Gran Slam de la temporada. En el camino a Melbourne, lo imprescindible. Perth, Brisbane, Doha. Para conseguir ese juego, el que gana hasta la prueba más dura. ¿Preparados? Comienza el camino hacia el Open de Australia, en directo en Eurosport.
The Minute, in partnership with Rolex.
Race that is synonymous with passion, excellence and weathering the extremes. The 2017 edition of the Rolex Sydney Hobart Yacht Race saw a turbulent narrative unfold with its astonishingly quick pace, race records and line honours controversy. But nothing could take away the overall honours from Australian sailing president Matt Allen and his Ichiban team, who steered the newest boat in the entire fleet to victory on corrected time in just 1 day and 19 hours.
The Rolex Sydney to Hobart race is just the most difficult race to win you could ever imagine, and it's every sailor's dream to win this race. It was just an incredible moment for me to come across that finish line thinking, finally, after so many years, we've got it in the bag.
As well as lifting the celebrated Tattersall Cup, the 52-foot Ichiban also claimed 2 long-standing course records to become the fastest yacht under 55 feet and the fastest fixed-keel yacht in the race's history.
The Minute, in partnership with Rolex.
Sea-Date. Disfruta online de nuevas aventuras y encuentros casuales sin compromiso. Haz tus fantasías realidad y regístrate gratis ahora en seadate.es.
Juan.
Lisa.
¿Qué haces aquí?
Me han rechazado en una entrevista. Mi inglés no es muy bueno.
Lo siento. ¿Has probado Babel?
¿Babel? ¿La app?
Sí, la estaba usando ahora. Mira esto.
Good morning.
Venga, repite.
No.
Venga.
Good morning.
¿Ves?
¿Eh?
Es fácil. Hay muchos ejercicios. La pronunciación, la comprensión escrita, la gramática. Todo lo que aprendes lo usas enseguida, así lo memorizas fácilmente.
Yo soy un negado para los idiomas, olvido las palabras.
Mira, el repaso también es interactivo. Si fallas, Paddle solo te hace repetir lo que no has aprendido. Así no te aburres y sigues motivado. Con 5 horas te sientes preparado para una conversación básica.
Imagino cuánto debe costar.
Menos de un café al día.
Oh.
Ya no tienes excusa. Descárgate la app o ve a www.babel.com.
Oye, ¿a dónde vas?
Voy a trabajar. La entrevista ya la superé. Bye, bye.
Tónicas Webs, tónicas Webs, tónicas Webs. Cítricos. Hibiscus. Pimienta rosa. Explora los matices de las tónicas premium de Schweppes. Schweppes. Always curious.
Este hombre es el que te va a regalar en Navidad. Es tu tío Antonio. Zapatillas de hotel, toallas de hospital. El huracán Antonio arrasa con todo. Tu tío es así. A él no le pudiste elegir. Tu Viceroy sí. Viceroy.
Esta es mi gente. Estos son mis juegos. Cada segundo de los Juegos Olímpicos de Invierno, solo en Eurosport. Pyeongchang 2018. Lo quiero todo.
Welcome back. I hope you're refreshed and ready for our final match of our coverage here today. Stefanos Tsitsipas of Greece, 19 years of age, ranked 91 in the world, but moving up the rankings pretty rapidly. Takes on Richard Gasquet, who's not moving up the rankings. He's been as high as 7 in the world 11 years ago, now ranked 31. As you can see, the winner of this match will play Dominic Thiem. Thiem earlier on today taking out Alias Bedene, 7-5, 6-4. Simon Reed alongside Arvin Palmer to take you through the last match. They've not met before. Of course, Tsitsipas knows all about Gasquet. You might know as much about Tsitsipas as Gasquet.
Yes, hasn't long been on the tour. 2017, a real breakthrough year for this guy. And just looking at his numbers, very impressive. Qualified for 6 tour events last year, made the semis in Antwerp, a couple of Grand Slams that he qualified for as well. But more importantly, he's got a really good game, a game that I feel that will hold up nicely his current crop of young players, and the old guard as well. Very aggressive. He's got a good serve on him. A tall player and single-handed backhand, but not afraid to come forward as well. 6'4", so he's a good athlete and moves very well for such a big guy at the back of the court.
Big year last year for him. Had his first World Tour win at his 9th attempt in Shanghai, where he beat Karen Khachanov before losing to John Isner. But his big result came in Antwerp, where he qualified, and you did that tournament. Got through to his first ever quarter-final, then his first ever semi-final. He beat Goffin in the 3rd round and got to the semi-final, the first Greek semi-finalist ever on the ATP Tour. Lost to Diego Schwartz.
He really looks as if he belonged as well. Very mature for such a young player, someone that doesn't have that much experience. He didn't look out of place that week.
Gasquet, close on $16 million worth of prize money, and he keeps that very safely in Neuchâtel in Switzerland. 31 years of age now, 5th Doha. He was a champion here 5 years ago. We beat Nikolai Davydenko in the final, but he didn't win a title last year. All sorts of injury problems, back and thigh. Got to the final in Montpellier, lost to Sasha Zverev, and a semi-finalist 3 times in Marseille, lost to Luca Pouille. Halle lost to Zverev again, and semi-finalist in Eastbourne, where he lost to Gael Monfils. 4 other quarterfinals, but it will go down as a frustrating year for Gasquet.
Yeah, he even had to drop down to play challengers as well. Played a challenger in China and won that, and I think he did well towards the end of the year, really. And you know, you've got to remember he missed the first 5 Masters 1000s of the year, so he's got a lot of making up to do at the start of 2018, and it's all about winning for him. It's about getting his ranking back up there, because at the moment, currently, he's in danger of not being seeded for the Australian Open, and that would not be ideal. Currently 31 in the world, so results don't go his way. Players around him do a little bit better than him, and he'll be certainly a very dangerous floater and pick up a rough draw, no doubt.
And it has to be this week for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. The Australian Open just a week or so away now, isn't it? So the seedings will be done soon, and then the draw is done nearer the start of the tournament. So has to be done this week. He has to have a good week, has to hit the ground running, so to speak. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays today. Did well yesterday. It was a good match against Estero Burgos. Got that done, within 50 minutes or so. So he's going to be fresh today.
recent months, and he's climbing the rankings quickly, so you can't underestimate someone that's in gooder form. Tsisipas qualified once again this week, so very used to the conditions.
Florian Mayer of Germany, a really tough match, but he came through it against the unorthodox German, 4-6, 7-5. And he's a delight to watch in dissimilar ways to Monfils, but he makes you purr when he's playing really well.
Well, that backhand's still a thing of beauty. Crab-like movement across the baseline, still relatively quick, maximises his serve. Such a skillful player.
And he obviously likes it here. He's been a champion here. One of his 14 career titles. None last year, but 2 back in 2016. So ready to go. How will he deal with the big game of Tsisipas? Here he goes again. Gripping. He does it every single change of hands.
First set. Tsisipas to serve. Ready? Play.
So it'll be Tsisipas to begin. Never mind.
Unfortunately, no mulligans in this sport. That's nicely taken. It's more like it after giving him the big build-up. It's his father and coach.
Yeah, it is a lovely looking shot, just as Gasquet's is. But when you're 6'4", it looks even more impressive.
Too many 19-year-olds out there with single-handed backhands. Such as the dominance of the double-handeds for the last couple of decades. Because he's got those long levers, he can generate power fairly easily.
Let first serve. Tsisipas. First game.
And the Greek does well on his first match, his first game on this particular court. Of course, he did get centre stage in Antwerp. This will be only the second tournament in his career that he's done so.
Yes, looking very comfortable. Nice hold. He's practiced with some of the best. Joined a few of the greats in Monte Carlo just in December. Social media, the pictures out there. Training with Djokovic, Buric, Viktor Troitsky. Also has had a little stint with Andy Murray last year down Mouratoglou's in Nice. So he knows the level that he needs to get to and train at.